Senior Patrol Leader, and Ms. Hunter Company and Will Murphy are your Assistant Senior Patrol Leaders. Collectively, we comprise the Senior Patrol of Troop 31. To begin tonight, I'd like to present our Scoutmaster, Ray Coe, for some announcements and to swear in the new youth leaders of the troop.
Thank you, Charles. A little bit later, we'll actually induct him. All the new patrol leaders and the ASBLs a little bit later after the other stuff's given out. A couple announcements. First of all, I want to thank the following people. 3 of the Courtneys, Austin, Hunter, and her father, and Dylan and his father, Mr. Snyder, Andrew Binder, and Logan and his dad. They all went out and helped Senator Brar to do a bunch of paper shredding, which is some kind of public service that they give out. And you guys did such an outstanding job. They also gave the troop a nice check. So we really appreciate the great job that you guys did. And it's always nice to take good care of Senator Brar, because he's always been a great friend of our troop. So thank you very much for that. Now, speaking of taking care of everything, next week is the Pennsbury cleanup. And we'll start that at 5:30. It's over the Township Building. And guys, you all know your assignments, correct? We're patrol leaders. For next week's purposes, we're going to go by the old patrols because you guys all had planned out at the last BLC. And each patrol has a specific job they're supposed to do. And if you don't know what that is, where's Kyle? Kyle will help you out, right? Okay, good. Because we only have a little less than an hour and a half because it's going to get dark, so we want to get in there. Everybody, all patrol leaders should know their job and get the stuff done so we can wrap it all up. We've got a lot of things we'd like to try to get done next week. If we all stick to the schedule we're supposed to be on, I'm sure we can get it all done. Okay. I want to mention also that we just had an OE weekend. There's been a giant campaign for the last year to raise money to plant new trees down at Camp Horseshoe. Camp Horseshoe, back about 60 years ago, 70 years ago, when they planted a lot of trees down there, they planted a lot of pine trees because they would grow fast. And at one time, believe it or not, guys, Camp Horseshoe was basically a great big ball of rock, almost. And through erosion and planting the trees and all, you'd never believe it, but if you ever dig down there, you'll find there's a whole lot of rock underneath Camp Horseshoe. But anyway, those pine trees are really lousy trees. They're all falling over. Every time there's a storm, the guys go crazy, cutting up trees. And of course, the pine's not even all that good for burning, so it's really kind of a lot of work for nothing. So the program they're going to do right now is they've earned over $27,000 through a special program to plant trees. They're going to get large trees, probably about 6 to 8 feet high, and plant them all over. I think they should be able to get close to 300 trees they're going to plant all in the main areas where you guys all have scouts. So at some point, your younger brothers and sisters, younger brothers, and maybe your kids will get down there and have a gigantic camp full of hardwoods instead of all that pine wood. So that'll be really nice. And also, I want to mention that we had one boy finish his ordeal this weekend. Is Cooper here? Okay, well, apparently he was too tired after the long weekend. Where's the other guys that spent the weekend? Tom Hansen. Okay, who else? Matt, who else is down there? Okay. All right, guys, stand up, take a bow. You guys had a fantastic weekend. You had a lot of fun. Okay. Most weekends we do some work down there because we do a lot of work for camp. But on this September weekend, it was a lot of fun. We had a really great program this past weekend. You guys all have a lot of fun. You got to see have a good time. I think I should mention is that most of the work that we need to do down at camp is usually April and June. So from now on, start next year, they're going to try to have as many people as possible take their ordeal in April and June. So we're already ahead of the curve. They want everybody to try to start having their elections in wintertime so that they have more people show up in April and June. But we've been doing that for a while, and they really like that. And we want to try to minimize the number of guys that take their ordeal in September. And like our troop, most of our guys do it in April and June. Okay, moving along, we have the outing at Trap Pond. I believe Mr. Sheckel's running that. Do you know if there's any details we need to add to that? That's online, is not already signed up? Okay. You have any? Bart?
Everything's online.
Okay. Everything for that outing is online. If there's any questions, take a look at it, and I'm sure it'll be answered by next week. But the outing is the following weekend, correct? This weekend, the 13th through 15th? Okay. So you want to get that signed up quickly. I believe there's a limit to it, isn't there? Okay, so. And Hunter, we going to get that guy registered?
Yeah.
Okay. He's got somebody come in from England, his exchange student program, and he's going to go on our trips. He's really looking forward to it. I will allow you guys get a chance to meet him and talk a little lively with him and learn a lot about England. Okay. Also, I'm going to turn this over for a few minutes to Mrs. McCord because she's going to talk about registration.
Hi there, I'm Lucy McClure, Mrs. McClure, and hopefully I can do as good a job as Mrs. Maxwell with re-registering or re-chartering with our council. So within a week, all the parents, you'll be receiving an email from me of your Scouts information in our database in TroopMaster. And so I ask that you double check that their information, that your information is correct, and then we'll also have the form, and then I'll be collecting also the money for registration. So if we get our registration done, I believe by the second week of November, which we will, we each get $10 off for summer camp. So I think that's a good incentive for us to do that. With that $10 off, I do have to say that National Boy Scouts of America have raised their registration fees. So in order to, we're going to have to raise ours some as well. So the next parent committee meeting will be the first Tuesday of October, as it always is, at Chadsford Elementary. So we welcome you to come to hear about that, so we can, vote on the amount for dues for us for the coming year. So be on the lookout for information from me. And my goal really is to get it all in by like November 1st, because then that would give me about 10 days or so to get it in for our extra incentive deadline. All right, so thank you very much. If you have any questions, my email's out there, so, or you can see me after meetings. Thank you.
Okay, is everybody familiar with the popcorn drive that's going on right now? Okay, I know this is store sales and all that. Well, I would really like to see you guys make a lot of money on popcorn, sell a lot, it helps scouting and council. So I'm going to give you a little extra incentive. We want to start that same thing we did a couple years ago, and our popcorn sales kind of slipped, but I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring back as a little incentive for you guys to sell popcorn. Whoever sells the most popcorn over $500, as long as it's more than what you sold last year, and I don't think anybody sold over $500 last year. Okay? If you're the winner, then on Family Fun Night, you get the pie, the Scoutmaster. Okay? Some of you guys who were just down here this past weekend got a chance to see how much fun it was, because in order to raise money, we raised a lot of money pieing various important people with OA, and one of them happens to be my son, so I got to pie my son. Parents, it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. But now I'm going to return the favor with you guys and let one of you pie me, okay? So keep that in mind and sell lots of popcorn. I always love it when there's lots of great things happen to the Scouts. And I want to make mention of something's happened to one of ours. A lot of you guys know Brad Heacock. He plays soccer. Well, last week, September 21st, his picture was on the front page of the Daily Local as part of that sports event. So please, if you still have it around, take a look. September 21st, newspaper, Daily Local. Okay? Anybody else have anything you'd like to add to announcements? How about you guys? Anything? Okay. All right, thank you. I'll turn it over to the boys.
Pocket from the Boy Scout uniform. So ranks are Scout, Tenderfoot, Second Class, First Class, Star, and Life. Highest rank is Eagle. The very first rank is Scout. To earn this award, a new Scout must agree to solidify the Scout Mode law and complete a number of assignments. Tonight, we will recognize one scout earning the scout rank.
The next rank is tenderfoot, where the scout is introduced to the basic skills he'll need in order to begin taking part in future adventures. Tonight, we will recognize 7 scouts earning the tenderfoot rank. To earn second class, the scout must learn how to use a map and compass, how and when to build a campfire, and to safely use pocket knives and wood tools. Second class scouts have proven their ability in camping, first aid, swimming, and other scout skills. Tonight, we recognize 4 scouts earning the second class rank. The founder of Scouting, Lord Baden-Powell, says that all scouts should earn first class. First class scouts have developed their scouting skills even more with each adventure and outing. They have practiced their skills many times and build confidence in their abilities. As they become more knowledgeable, others expect more of them, and the scout should expect more of himself. First class scouts are prepared to be more of a leader in their patrol, their troop, their community. Tonight we will recognize 2 scouts earning the first class rank.
To earn the star rank, scouts begin to choose the direction that interests them. The focus shifts from basic scout skills to earning the first 6 merit badges required for Eagle. Requirements now include service to others. The star rank also requires the scout to be active in his troop for at least 4 months. Although many take more than this, take more time than this. Additionally, a star scout must serve his troop in a leadership position for at least 4 months and take part in at least 1 service project. Tonight, we'll recognize 1 scout earning the star rank. The life rank is one of the rarest ranks. This is the last rank before Eagle, and all life scouts are encouraged to reach for Eagle. Most life scouts have earned more than half of the merit badges required for Eagle. The life rank also requires the scout to be active in his troop for at least 6 months. Serve his troop in a position of leadership for at least 6 months, and take part in at least 1 service project. Tonight, we'll recognize 2 scouts earning their life rank. Eagle rank is the highest honor that a scout may achieve. Only 5% of all boys who enter scouting ever reach this lofty goal. It represents the final step towards the BSA's goal of developing citizenship, imparting character development, and enhancing personal fitness. A total of 21 Eagle required merit badges must be earned to attain Eagle. Additionally, Eagle Scouts have planned, developed, executed, and provided leadership of an approved service project helpful to the community by following the other Scout Leadership Service Project workbook provided by the district. CJ McClure earned his Eagle rank earlier this month, and his Eagle Court of Honor will be held later in the fall. As rare as the Eagle rank is, Eagle palms are much more rare. Only 1 in 10 Eagle Scouts have ever earned an Eagle palm. Each type of Eagle palm represents 5 additional merit badges earned above those required for Eagle, as well as leadership and service to the troop. Tonight, we have 2 scouts earning bronze Eagle palms.
Boy Scouts can earn any of 121 different merit badges in areas ranging from art to whitewater and from camping to space exploration. To earn a merit badge, a scout picks a subject and reads the merit badge book, and it works with a merit badge counselor. The scout develops his skills and knowledge. When he is ready, his merit badge counselor tests him.
Tonight, we are awarding a total of 185 merit badges and 23 rank advancements. At this time, I would like to recognize merit badges earned by some of our troop youth leaders. Scott Woodhouse, earning personal management, wood carving, aviation, citizenship in the nation, and environmental science. John Emsley, earning chemistry, fingerprinting, fishing, environmental science, and model building and design. Tanya Trajanowski, earning soil and water conservation, personal management, mining and society, fingerprinting, fish and wildlife management, geology, environmental science, and life saving. Brandon Sy, earning emergency preparedness and environmental science. Ben Hack, also earning emergency preparedness and environmental science. Noel Monaco earning wilderness survival and shotgun shooting. Matt Farr earning small boat sailing, personal management, wilderness survival, rifle shooting, robotics, kayaking, cycling, and metalwork. August Canterbury earning personal fitness and chemistry. Steven Zrebeck earning fingerprinting, emergency preparedness, and environmental science. Luke Jackson earning insect study, leatherwork, and oceanography. Sajad Ali Khan earning Ron's Eagle Plum and engineering. And Shane O'Leary earning Ron's Eagle Plum.
And can a few of you stand forward so that we can, all right, good. All right, well, yeah. Charles, come on. You guys, yep, come on in. Come to the other side. You got this. All right. Okay, thank you.
When I call your name, I'd like to ask each patrol leader or assistant patrol leader to come to the podium and announce the recipients of awards for new patrol, starting with Scott Woodhouse of Patrol 1. Will each patrol leader please invite the next patrol leader listed to come to the podium? Please hold your applause until everyone from the patrol has received his award. Thank you.
Okay, today in Patrol 1, Charles Holmes earned second class rank in canoe and first aid. William Trojanowski earned first class rank in soil and water conservation, personal management, mining society, fingerprinting, fish and wildlife management, geology, environmental science, and life saving. Nicholas Carr earned leatherwork and oceanography. Brian Zuch earned wood carving and first aid.
All right. Thank you.
John Kingsley.
I'd like to call up Joey Brunn, who earned the Scout rank, Ben Kirkland, who earned whitewater climbing and kayaking, Kieran O'Boyle, who earned swimming and pulp and paper, Logan Travers, who earned tenderfoot rank, swimming and pulp and paper. I'd like to call up Tanner Trojanowski.
Liam Zapp earned second class space exploration, animation, and first aid. Edison DeWild earned wood carving, inventing, game design, and first aid. Dimitri Fernantinos earned archery, fishing, and first aid. Sam Shekels earned animation, engineering, oceanography, and first aid. Soren Shekels earned model building and design. Justin White earned climbing, game design, and citizenship in the nation and in the world. Brandon Sy please report to the podium?
Luke Barsamian earned second class rank, wood carving and swimming. Connor Biederman earned game design, engineering, environmental science, and model building and design. Aiden Berger earned swimming and pulp and paper. Cooper Smith earned life rank, basketry, chemistry, and citizenship in the world. And Grant Vaughn earned swimming and pulp and paper. Ben Hackholm to the podium.
Jack Meacham earned life rank, camping, personal management, and citizenship in the nation. Patrick Flisham earned swimming and pulp and paper. Brandon Gable earned tenderfoot rank, swimming, engineering, and pulp and paper. Akash Patel earned second class rank, weather, swimming, mining society, geology, and first aid. David Perkins earned swimming, pulp and paper. Alex Tomaszewicz earned swimming and pulp and paper. Noel Monaco to the podium.
Logan Emhoff earned second citizenship in the community. Casey Simmons earned personal fitness and communication. And Connor Mears earned basketry and chemistry.
Next is Matthew Farr.
Richard Francis, he earned basketry, electronics, and communications. Bryden Haycock earned electricity, electronics, and communications. Reed Kiefer earned camping. Then I would like to introduce Kyle Darcy.
All right, Daniel Dembeck earned citizenship in the community, chemistry, and electronics. Marcus earned environmental science and first aid. James Hoopman earned camping, search and rescue, and engineering. Joel Kirkland earned climbing, basketry, model building, and design. And Evan Vaughn earned wood carving, robotics, and engineering. And could Steven Zebrick come up here?
Trevor Dunn earned swimming and pulp and paper. Josiah Hoopman earned swimming and pulp and paper. Jack Michaels earned tenderfoot rank, soil and water conservation, swimming, fingerprinting, fish and wildlife management, and pulp and paper. Tom Hansen earned star rank, cooking, fish and wildlife management, and environmental science. Sean Watson earned the tenderfoot rank, swimming, robotics, kayaking, animation, energy, fishing, and pulp and paper. William Piper earned the first class rank, archery, and first aid. May I introduce Luke Jackson to the podium?
I would like to call Lucas Ballinger to earn tenderfoot rank, swimming and pulp and paper. Tucker Bober earned swimming and pulp and paper. Sam Berkey earned swimming and pulp and paper. Simon Jackson earned electricity, electronics, environmental science, and first aid. Ethan Malone earned tenderfoot rank and pulp and paper. Oscar Courtney earned citizenship in the nation, communications, and emergency preparedness.
Let's have one more round of applause for all scouts who...
I get to give out the last group of merit badges to our senior patrol. First of all, Charles, you earned personal fitness and shotgun. And Will, you earned basketry, chemistry, citizenship in the nation. And Hunter, you earned basketry and chemistry. Now that we're done passing out these merit badges, I want to tell you guys about the new merit badge program. And most of merit badges, it's not going to change the merit badges, but what it does is it's going to give you a lot more credit to all the merit badges you take, because from now on, when you make able, any of the additional merit badges beyond 21 go towards POMs. And each POM requires 5 merit badges. So if on the day that you make EAGLE, you have 26 merit badges, you get 1 POM. If you have 36 merit badges, you'll get 3 POMs. Okay, and add on. So what used to take months and months after the time you make EAGLE, you'll get automatically. Now you can still order, continue to work on merit badges and get POMs after that. But all the work that you do now is going to count completely. So that's really an awesome add-on to the merit badge program, and I hope it'll give you guys a lot of incentive to take lots of merit badges and learn a whole lot of things. So good luck with that. Who has, does anybody here have 40 merit badges right now? How about 36?
Matt has over 40, looks like he was raising his hand.
Okay. So you can expect to bring a trailer to haul your POMs home, okay, when you get yours. But you'd be surprised, a lot of you guys will be probably more than 50% of the guys that make EAGLE from now on will get a POM. That's a big difference. When my son made EAGLE back in the 90s, he got 1 POM. He was the only person in our troop to earn a POM during the entire time of the 90s. So as you can see, everybody's doing a little bit better now, earning more, and now you get to really get a lot of them. So that's awesome, and I look forward to you guys getting another giant amount of 185 or more. I believe 185 made. It's not the most, it's certainly darn close to most merit badges we ever got during one summer. So give you guys all yourself a big hand. Okay, each time that we change patrols around, we need to swear in all our new people. So I'd like to invite Charles to come up here. And I want you to grab the American flag with your left hand, and with your right hand, Scout salute, and repeat after me. I, say your name, promise to do my best to be worthy of my office of Senior Patrol Leader for the sake of my fellow Scouts, my patrol and my troop, and the World Brotherhood of Scouting. Congratulations, buddy. And next, I'm going to ask Will and Hunter if they'll come up, grab the flag with your left hand. Wait till the patrol leaders come up. Okay, gentlemen. Scout sign. Okay, repeat after me. I, say your name. Promise to do my best. To be worthy of my office of Assistant Senior Patrol Leader. For the sake of my fellow Scouts. My patrol and my troop. And the World Brotherhood of Scouting. Congratulations, guys. Now, our patrol leaders, we have, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 new patrol leaders. Some of the guys have already been patrol leader for a while, but we have 7 new ones tonight. So let me welcome them up here. First, Scott Woodhouse, John Kinsley, Tanner Trojanowski, Brandon Ty, Ben Hack, Steven Zervik, and Luke Jackson. Now guys, see if you can get around that American flag and grab some little pargo with your left hand. You can go to the back too, because you're not all going to fit out front here. Go around the back, some of you. Yeah, Tanner, you're definitely the biggest to go in the back. Okay. Everybody have their left hand on it? Okay. Scout sign. Repeat after me. I, state your name. Promise to do my best to be worthy of my office of Patrol Leader for the sake of my fellow Scouts, my patrol and my troop, and the World Brotherhood of Scouting. Congratulations, guys. Kyle, what else did you have on plan tonight? Anything else? What are they, assistant patrol leaders? I guess we can do that since we have more time. I probably have. Okay, next we're going to do assistant patrol leaders. Okay, first of all, Ryan Zuch. I apologize if I didn't pronounce that right. How about Ben Kirkland? How about Justin White? Hey, there we go. Connor Peterman. Akhil Patel. William Piper. And Simon Austin. These guys really didn't know they were going to be patrol, assistant patrol leaders until tonight. We've been kind of working, trying to make sure we got as many of the guys as possible patrol leader and give these guys the experience because they're going to be our next patrol leaders. Hopefully these guys all do a great job, and you help do a great job, then you guys will be in line to be patrol leaders in the spring. So, you guys grab a little flag with your left hand. Wear the flag tonight. Okay, repeat after me. I, state your name, promise to do my best to be worthy of my office of Assistant Patrol Leader for the sake of my fellow scouts, my patrol and my troop, and the World Brotherhood Scouting. Congratulations, guys. Now, for you other guys that are looking for leadership positions, need to talk to one of those gentlemen over there, or myself, and we'll see what we can do about getting you some leadership positions. Usually the one that is most available is run by that excellent champion of Den Chiefs over there, Mr. Vitalik. Okay? He does an outstanding program, and one of the main reasons why we're the big, strong troop we are is because of the great job he does of keeping the local packs with all the Den Chiefs they've won. So my congratulations to all of you guys who serve as Den Chiefs, to all of you who will serve as Den Chiefs, and particularly Mr. Vitalik. Thank you. Let's see. You guys kind of pulled a surprise on me. You didn't tell me there wasn't going to have anything else. So what I would like to do, though, is try to share some of the things we did this past summer with all of you guys, and also encourage some of the newer guys to learn a little bit about some of the things we do so that you want to go on some of the high adventure things in the coming years. So who would like to come up and talk about the canoe trip? All right, come on up, Luke.
Well, the canoe trip we do every year in June. We canoe or kayak 50 miles down the Delaware River. There are fun rapids, parts when it's Skinner's Falls. We meet at different places for lunch each day, like the museum at the side of the river, an old, like a cave kind of thing. But I definitely recommend the canoe trip. It is my favorite trip.
Anybody else want to add anything to the canoe trip? I'd like to just mention that we had a little bit different trip this year because we got a lot of rain on one day. But being the scouts that we are, we scouted something else to do, and we were prepared to go do something, and we found a movie theater about 40 miles away, but we drove to that and enjoyed a movie during the rain, so it made our trip a little bit different, but I think we all still had a really good time, and I'm looking forward to it again next year. Okay, anybody want to talk about summer camp? You guys got to come up here and do it, because I only was there for one day. Okay? All right, come on up, Will.
Okay, so for summer camp, for the new scouts, it's an amazing time. You have to spend most of your day for swimming and your trailblazers, but that's just a small price to pay. The next year is the best. You can do a bunch of merit badges, except those, yeah, you can do a bunch of merit badges and get your requirements done for your next rank. It's a good head start, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
One thing about our guys, they don't elaborate and keep you up here for a long time, do they? Not like me. Okay. In all of our awarding of merit badges and ranks and all, one boy was overlooked, and I want to bring him up here and see he gets to have the stage all by himself. Andrew Heckman, where are you, buddy? This guy earned 10-foot scout, he earned swimming, and he earned pulp and paper. Congratulations, man.
You go, Andrew!
Thank I knew there was one more thing that we did this summer, but we only had one participant in it, which is kind of a shame because in the past, I've had groups go with me to the National Jamboree of a dozen or more, and I know that Matt had a really good time at the new Summit Bechtold Summit, I'm sorry, which is a new National Jamboree spot. So, Matt, how about coming up here and tell us a little bit about Bechtold Summit? Or tell us a lot about it if you want.
So that place, it's really fun. It's a huge campus. We end up walking at least like 5 miles a day, getting from one place to another. The rifle range, we had to get up at 5 o'clock to walk all the way over there, and then we got there late. So we had to wait in lines. So you gotta get over there early. The place is big. It started raining one time. We ended up having to go into hardcover when there was no rain, no clouds, because our scoutmaster said, you have to go into hardcover. The place is amazing. You can get, within one day, you can get like 5 merit badges. You can pretty much clean the entire place out. There's anything you can think of, you can do.
Hey, don't let all that hiking deter you from going in the future. I'm afraid the easy merit badges, which they weren't supposed to have anymore, but apparently they entice some of these guys to walk all over the place to get them. Is that the idea? Okay. Well, I hope you learned something out of those merit badges, did you? Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, I know that a lot of times the jamborees kind of let the merit badges go a little bit easy. That's why I've never wanted to have any of our guys come back with Eagle-required merit badges, because those merit badges should really be earned and earned well, because there's a lot of valuable stuff they get from Eagle merit badges, right, guys? Right? Come on, agree with the old man. All right, thank you. Okay. That's all we have as far as I know, unless anybody else has anything. Oh, one thing I do want to mention though, the clothes back there. What's the deal with the clothes?
But they're not here this evening, so unless someone else would like to also help her, I'm sure she would love the help as well. But basically what you do is you bring your old uniforms that you've grown out of, as long as they're gently worn, not all beat up and laundered, bring them in and then you can swap for something that fits you better. It's just to keep the cost down and to keep everybody in uniform. So it's free, just make sure we're rotating it through and pay it forward. That's it.
Well, since this is your swan song, so to speak, on this, I want to thank you not only for this, but for the marvelous meals and stuff you helped us with at the Avondale Cabin and all the things you've done. You've been a really great supporter of Troop, and I really appreciate it. Big hand for us. Anything else I'm overlooking? I should mention that Noel DeMonico passed his Eagle Conference tonight. He does need to get his paperwork straightened out. We'll get that done by next week, and he'll be ready for his board. So I expect probably at least 3 more, or 2 more after you before the end of this fall. So we've got another big year of Eagle Scouts. And I commend all of you for the great job you guys are doing. Okay, anybody else have anything? Okay. I have to remind these guys once again that whenever they plan meetings, they should always plan more than they need so that they get them early and have something to fall back on. But just another learning opportunity for you, Charles. Absolutely. Thank you, Charles. Charles is already jumping into that job. He knows what's got to be done. He's going to make sure it gets done. Excellent. Well, very good. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. Remember, next week we'll see you 5:30 if possible at Penbury. Please leave your uniforms at home. This is a work thing. I don't want you getting all those expensive uniforms all nasty and dirty. Coming to the oldest clothes you got. Long pants would be better. Gloves would be a good idea. Okay? See you all next week.